Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 40 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We'll take a look at Internet Computer first, followed by Filecoin, Lido, Quant, Hedera, Cronos, Aptos, Arbitrum, VeChain, and then we'll end it with Neo Protocol at number 40. Let's get straight into it. Internet Computer against Bitcoin. Okay, we just keep dropping lower and lower. Do you see this staircase? Step by step by step. Will there be another spike out? And then another step down. Oh boy, ICP just looks pretty ugly against Bitcoin. No clear signs of a bullish reversal yet, so be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for ICP BTC. Against the USD pair, we were hopeful. We were hoping that these lows would hold, but eventually we've already taken out these lows with this one zip down. So anyway, we were also expecting things to drop from here, right? This was around, when was this? Around April, right? 25th of April, we were saying very likely there would be a potential move towards the downside. What April? Let me just fact check myself. 29th of April, did we say that? Did we say that? Top 40? Yeah, I think we did. Let's go to ICP. Welcome back to the... Welcome back. Where's ICP? Internet Computer. We're probably going to be halfway there. Yes, ICP, BTC. ICP against USD. Our hope is that we get a wave C here. And then we get a DE and then we break out. And then at that point of time, if it does happen, what we think is going to happen, then you're going to have a headache deciding which coin to go in. Because yeah, so we're hoping for more downside. We have been expecting this for 2 months now, and eventually it dropped. Our hope was for it to go close to the lows over here, not take out the lows over here, and then see a strong rally back up. Right, we were hoping for something like this, but yeah, 2 months later we've already taken out these lows. So yeah, I wouldn't be advising any moves at the moment. So we're going back to the drawing board. We're just going to remove everything, and we will yeah, we'll come back to ICP if and when things start turning bullish. But for now, things are very bearish, so be very, very careful. Filecoin against BTC. Here we are for Filecoin. Okay, Filecoin against BTC. We were also hoping, again, for something like this, right? But we were also aware that these two lows were very, very close to each other. And we were saying, right, with these two arrows, that very likely these two lows were going to be taken out. And so we did take out the two lows. And this is no longer going to be the squeeze that we were hoping for it to be, right? The squeeze has to be lower highs and higher lows, right? But once you take out these lows, that's it. It's no longer a squeeze. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board for File BTC, right? We'll redraw things again if and when things start, you know, looking clearer. Filecoin against USDT. Again, Filecoin against USDT is still intact. The squeeze potential is still there, right? It's only the BTC pair, but normally the BTC pair is like foreshadowing what could happen for the USD pair. So I feel like more likely than not, yeah, we could be heading much lower for Filecoin. But there is hope. There is hope that we could consolidate and form a squeeze over here. Best case scenario, will we get that? We don't know. We don't know. At this point of time, yeah, even if we do get some sort of a squeeze over here, it's probably going to be like October, maybe October, November, if we get it. But if not, then yeah, more likely than not, more downside for Filecoin against USD. Right, I'm just hoping that we will just start rallying from here. But again, we can't say for sure until we see the buying pressure coming for Filecoin against USD. And even if we were to develop something bullishly, we'll probably have to go sideways for a while first before going back up. So there has to be some sideways move first before we go back up. So we shall be waiting patiently for Filecoin. Lido DAO against BTC. LDO against BTC doesn't look good. Do you see these, boys and girls? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Right, the moment we broke the skinny pink line, should have already switched bearish. Right, LDO against BTC, there was a shooting star over here. And we just kept dropping, right? We rallied back up towards the skinny pink line. We punched through a little bit, but then we got slapped back down. Punched through, slapped back down. We were actually hopeful that this could have turned into something bullish, right? Inverse head and shoulders to see a breakout towards the upside. Yeah, but we didn't break out. We didn't break out towards the upside. We broke down instead. So things are going to continue, in my opinion, more likely than not, bearishly towards the downside. LDO BTC has a long way down. There is some noisy area over here. So this is around sub 3,005 or 6,006. So this is about 40%, 50%. Another 50% down for LDO against BTC. So yeah, things are gonna get brutal for a little while for LDO BTC against the USD pair. Yeah, we were saying once you cross the skinny pink line, right? That's it. This would have been a rally to get out. If you were in anywhere, anywhere you made a move for LDO, this would have been it. Now we've already crossed back under the skinny pink line, right? We rallied back up, but you got slapped back down. So it feels to me like more downside is to be expected for LDO against USD. Our guess, again, pure guessing, that we are going to take out these lows. So yeah, because the thing is, if I were to be the whale of LDO, more likely than not, I would love to sweep up these lows first before pushing the price higher, right? And this whole thing could turn into a very, very big type of a squeeze, right? Very, very, very big type. And when 2024 rolls around, that's it. LDO is ready to start mooning. But before that happens, this could happen, right? This could be a very brutal move coming on for LDO. So you need to be very careful and watch out for this potential move to happen for LDO. So be careful about rushing to a trade too soon, right? I still think there's more downside for LDO. So yeah, be very, very careful. Where's this? Quant, yes sir, Quant against BTC. This is Quant for you. Oh boy, look at this. I think we're getting a head and shoulders for Quant. Do you see this? This is a left shoulder hit. We could be getting a very weak right shoulder. Boom! We were expecting Quant to hit towards these levels at around 0.003. Right now we're at 0.0039, around 0.004. So again, more downsides to be expected for Quant against BTC. Ever since we crossed the skinny pink line, we've already switched bearish for Quant BTC. Quant against USDT, we are down, right? We have been talking about this mountain range for a very long time. Very clear support line. And then we broke it. Rally back up. And now we're back down. More downside to be expected. $67 was the target we got way back on the 23rd of March. So, Quant. Where's Quant? QNT. So if you go here, Quant's mountain range is clear. Target baked fresh out of the oven. $67, ladies and gentlemen. We were predicting this way back in March. Sometimes we get hard targets, sometimes we don't. And for Quant, we had a hard target, and the hard target is at $67. So any other person who is calling for more upside or more downside would be great if you could get the person to explain why they think it's going up or why it's going down, right? For me, I'm very technical, and the technicals are pointing towards downside. $67, and we are relatively confident that we should be hitting $67 for Quant. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon, right? This is a very beautiful mountain range towards the downside. Hedera, HBAR against BTC. There's just nothing clear for Hedera. Hedera continues dropping lower. We were saying this a long time ago. We'll very likely take out the lows over here. There was a dip almost taking out the lows, but I think we're rallying right now. So we could rally to form mountain ranges and to hit lower for HBAR against BTC. HBAR against USDT. Yeah, we were also saying HBAR will probably take out these lows because this low is very close to these other two lows. You see, that's why there's danger that HBAR could take out these two lows. We were hopeful, that HBAR could form something like this. Squeeze, breakout maybe, right? The end of the bearish trend. We were all hoping for that, but hey, trading is unpredictable, right? It's just how it is. So I'm just going to remove this, and yeah, we'll be expecting more downside for HBAR against USD. Just no clear tradable chart pattern, so nothing much we can do about it. We don't have any clear hard targets for HBAR. The last time we got a very nice chart pattern was over here, right? Was a descending triangle, right? Again, this was also a symmetrical triangle. Continuation, bearish continuation chart pattern towards the downside, right? You can argue that this was also a rising channel of sorts. something like that. Not exactly, right? This is also a rising channel. You see that bearishness here and there. So yeah, the point is it's not looking good. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for Hedera. Cronos against BTC. Let's look at it on KuCoin. Cronos. We've been expecting Cronos to drop ever since around April. Again, 27th of April, we were expecting things to drop lower, and it continued dropping lower. But the thing about Cronos is that the whales have been very kind to us, giving us mountain ranges, right? Descending triangle, dropping lower. Head and shoulders, kind of a chart pattern, dropping lower. Another descending triangle, not exactly as obvious, but still a descending triangle, dropping lower. So it's just not really looking good for crypto.com. We don't see any clear signs of a bullish reversal, right? Could we take out the lows over here? Of course. Any guarantees that we will see some sort of a rally as we go close to the lows? Again, no guarantees. No guarantees at all in trading. We just need to see and wait for some sort of a buying pressure, something like that. You see this move here? Buying pressure as we go higher, right? If something like this happen, that would be great. But right now, there's tremendous selling pressure. And we're already almost back towards square one. You see that? Very, very big selling pressure. Ever since 2021, it has been one way down for two freaking years, right? Hopefully, we could see some sort of a sideways move first before going back up, right? Something like that would be great. It would be awesome, but we can't predict what's going to happen. So yeah, because this thing is still a mystery to us. So the only way for us to see what's going to happen is to allow the whales to do their thing, right? And to wait patiently for time to pass. Only time will reveal the information to us. So patience is required. CRO against USDT. We look at it on KuCoin. Yeah, we were saying very likely we'll take up these two lows. And we've already taken out these two lows. Ta-da! So yeah, the whole thing is gone. It's just totally gone. We're just gonna go back to the drawing board. But to be honest, I think we could be very close to the end though. Right, this could be a 1, 2, 3, right, 4. This whole thing could be a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Again, I can't say how low Cronos is gonna go. We don't have any clear tradable chart patterns. You could argue this is something like a... Yeah, no, it's very ugly. I don't think so. Yeah, nope. Yeah, we don't have any clear targets. But we could be very close to the end. The thing is, we don't know where the end is, right? We don't see any clear signs of a bullish bullish buying pressure yet. So yeah, we're just gonna wait patiently for the whales of Cronos to do their thing. Aptos against BTC. Here we are for Aptos. It keeps dropping lower. We were saying very likely we will take out the lows over here, right? And even though we rallied, we got slapped very hard. And we took out the two lows over here. So yeah, it's not looking good though. It's not looking good. We remain hopeful that we might get something like this, an A, B, C, D, E kind of a chart pattern. Who knows, right? Any guarantees? No. Could we still take out the lows over here? Yeah. How will we know if this is going to happen? When we see buying pressure. There's no buying pressure yet. So be very, very careful, right? Sometimes you might be tempted to draw a line, right? And to call this a falling channel, right? You're not wrong. If you were to call this a falling channel. And when you see a break, you're like, oh, I think it's time to go in here. Because we broke the falling channel. Yes, I think we're going up. Yeah, no guarantees. That's why the safest thing to do is to wait for the chart pattern to appear first. Wait for buying pressure to come in. Wait for the volume to increase. Look at the volume, right? Once you start seeing volume rising, and then once you see a pause, it'll be safer to enter when you see the pause, right? Let's say, for example, when things are rising, right? Normally, you don't catch the whole wave towards the upside, right? Normally you don't, right? Normally, good traders will wait for clear signs of bullishness first before making a move. And yeah, the sign of bullishness, you can argue, could be from here or here or here. Again, we will have to drill down to the smaller time frames, but in terms of tradability, Aptos against BTC just isn't really that high quality. All we know is that there was big buying pressure, and yeah, there you go. We're not going to be rushing into anything. We've already taken out the lows, so we just go back to the drawing board. If and when we see clear tradable chart patterns, we'll make a move for Aptos against BTC. Aptos against USDT. Here we are for Aptos. We were also saying that very likely Aptos we're gonna take out the lows here and take out the lows here. Look at what happened. We've already taken out the 2 lows. Any clear signs of a bullish reversal? No. How low are we gonna go? We don't know. Could we take out the lows over here? Of course. This is at $3. Of course we could. Yeah, but in terms of tradability, Aptos is next for us. Arbitrum against BTC. Up against BTC. Hey, bro. We look at it on Binance. Oh, Arbitrum. We have a target over here at 3400 against BTC. And more downsides to be expected. This is a continuation chart pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to collapse lower. Up against USDT. Here we are. Yeah, up. We had a target over here. Same thing like up against BTC. Very high quality bearish flag. We're down. 90 cents is the target. We're 92 cents. Just 2 more cents to go towards target. So I think maybe after we hit targets, we might see some sort of a rally, a strong rally coming on for up. But yeah, again, we're not going to be going long when things are bearish. We respect the trend for Arbitrum. VeChain against BTC. Sunny Lu, what's up? VeChain against BTC, showing some signs of a rallying, but this is too close to me. Too close for me, yeah. And I think we're probably going to take out these lows. VeChain is just not really looking that good. More downsides to be expected for VeChain. We're still under the skinny pink line, so we respect the bearish trend for VeChain against BTC. VeChain against USDT. I'm just going to leave these 2 arrows here. VeChain against USDT. Yeah, we were hopeful. And we were hoping for something like this, right? Way back in, you know, early June, May, you know, we were hoping for something like this, right? We were expecting things to drop, but we were hoping for this low to hold, but eventually it didn't hold, right? And we dropped lower, and so we took out the lows. So this is no longer what what we're going to expect it to be, right? As in the bullishness. And there are 2 more lows over here, and we're expecting these 2 other lows, excuse me, to be taken out. So this is still another 45% more to go. 45% is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon for VeChain, because more downsides to be expected. Near protocol, near against BTC. Oh boy, look at this. We respect the skinny pink line. The moment you break the skinny pink line, we switch our bias to bearish. And near has been on a downwards trend. Any clear signs of a reversal? No. How much lower are we gonna go? We don't know. Will this low hold? We don't know. This low didn't hold though. But going up, we had very nice chart patterns. You see this symmetrical triangle broke out, right? Again, we got mountain ranges over here, broke down. You can argue that this was a rising channel of sorts, broke down, right? Mountain range over here in the form of a head and shoulders, we broke down. And after that, yeah, no more. So this whole thing, to be honest, is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could be very, very close to the end. We might see some sort of a strong rally coming on for near against BTC. But again, no guarantees. We would love to see it happen first. Wait for the retrace, maybe make an entry, and then you take a right towards the moon and you go out, right? So normally as a good trader, you will miss this move. You will wait for it to happen first. You will wait for it to happen and then, confirmation. And you wait for a retrace and you make a move at the retrace. Not when things are rising. You could, but again, it's a little bit more advanced, I'd say. Near against USDT. Boy, yeah, we've taken out the lows. No clear signs of a tradable chart pattern. More downside. Again, we can't say for sure. For near against USDT, we are severely oversold. Expecting some sort of a bullish reaction back up. Will we get it? We're not too sure. So yeah, we're gonna have to next near. We'll come back to near if and when we see clear signs, clear tradable chart patterns. And I guess that's it for today's Top 40 Crypto Tea. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!